Do you know that 80 to 90% of sickle cell is a problem with the black race?
The Matuga-based Dei BioPharma is pioneering a new approach to treating sickle cell disease, a hereditary blood disorder that causes red blood cells to become rigid and mishappen, triggering severe pain, repeated infections, organ damage, and shortened life expectancy.
One is called the Kasgavi. It costs 80 billion. You need a single dose, and you are done with sickle cell. The other one is called Lifegenia. 12 billion. A dose, and you need a single dose. But sickle cell is 90% of a problem of the black race. How many people can afford that in Africa?
The innovation was developed by the company's founder and chief executive officer, renowned scientist Dr. Mathias Magola. In Uganda alone, sickle cell disease affects thousands of children and families, placing immense strain on households and the national health system. While recent advances have proven that sickle cell disease can be cured through gene therapy, the cost often running into millions of dollars per patient has placed these treatments far beyond the reach of most patients in low and middle-income countries.
80% of countries around the world cannot afford those drugs. Very expensive drugs. So I wrote a paper on it that won the International Trademark Award, telling them that 80% of the people around the world cannot afford these drugs. And we are talking about more than 6 billion people around the world cannot afford those drugs. Oh, no, Americans are recognizing us. The other way, just last week we won this from India. These are scientists.
According to the company's founder, Dei BioPharma's innovation was deliberately designed to confront both the science and the access gap. All humans are born producing fetal hemoglobin, a natural form of hemoglobin that does not cause red blood cells to sickle. This protection is normally switched off about 6 months after birth, when adult hemoglobin takes over and symptoms begin in people with sickle cell disease. Rather than repairing their defect gene in each individual patient, Dei BioPharma's CRISP-based approach keeps fetal hemoglobin switched on by targeting a universal genetic control switch.
We are touching lives at a global level. People need our services. Because when we talk of some of these products, it cuts across. Look at Alzheimer. Alzheimer is not a problem. It's less in the black race. You know where it hits.
Shared by all humans, this allows the treatment to be standardized rather than personalized. This innovation was designed to solve not only the biology of sickle cell disease, but also the access problem. Dr. Magola explains. The company estimates the approach could reduce the cost of gene therapy by more than 95%, potentially making curative treatment affordable for public health systems across Africa. With the preclinical studies underway, Dei BioPharma says it is engaging regulators and research partners as it moves toward human trials, offering new hope to millions living with sickle cell disease.
Now, we are sitting with more than 100 patents that we've been able to file in the US. So some have already been published by US Patent Office, others are still under review. We believe if you value the company today, the valuation will be much higher.